One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. And the Bobcats will kick it off to get us underway. Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Purdue's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet them down, run the football down the defense's throat.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense, because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Maddox. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big too.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Tight end finds a soft spot. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Wants to throw again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes them, gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those...
Turning it on! They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Find some fresh air. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and create.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They're going to run it. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a crease to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Back to throw, it's Sanders. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out, and he's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his first sack of the game.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes a man miss. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the ground. He's got it again. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Boilermakers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purdue!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Sanders. A little release to the back. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
You got to love that. Defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Skips away from pressure. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Boilermakers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Miranda. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. He caught it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
And this quarterback... thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an opening.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Handoff from the gun. He breaks the tackle. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. It's a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push the And now on second down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Miranda. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break and tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Makes the catch. It's Miranda. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
Man, I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Purdue! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And the extra point right... Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory.